So I started here just over a month ago now. I was really nervous when I started because it was my first full-time job coming out from just a part-time little bar job. I had no idea what to expect, so I thought, oh, I'll Google the company. Went on to Google, typed in the recruitment company, and you came up. Friendly faces, quirky little profiles, just a bit of fun on the website, which made me a lot more relaxed to then come into my interview because I knew that I was meeting humans. So when I first came in, I didn't really know what I should be doing. The company gave me a personalised induction program and also a position agreement, which really outlined what I was meant to do and how I could actually help them achieve where they wanted to go. So the big, hairy, audacious goal is very specific and really outlines how we're going to get where we want to get. My position here was just sort of created to help with that goal, and I really feel like after reading through the position agreement and going through it with you, I was able to get a grasp on my purpose, which is a really rewarding feeling for an employee.
So one of the best things that we've done is to survey our clients. So obviously our mission statement is to be exceptional, but how do we measure that? How do we know if we are exceptional? What are the expectations that we're trying to exceed? So we've had some fantastic results from the survey, and we've had 96% of people say that we're exceptional to date. We've had the rest of them said we're okay, and we've worked very hard to address the feedback they've given us and really sort of implement things to improve specific tangible suggestions that those customers have made. So to date, luckily no customer said that we're terrible, which is a bonus.
So the values for me are a point of reference. It's a reminder that here at the recruitment company you can come up with suggestions. One of our values is recruitment renegades. So you can come up with suggestions, and that when you do sort of speak your mind, you are going to be listened to. So there is one value which I particularly like, and that is cuddly ninja assassins. And everyone likes to refer to that because we do like to provide really good customer service here at the recruitment company, but sometimes it does come down to it. It is a sales role, so you do have to have that aspect of you, which is a ninja assassin.
So one of our core values is being accessible and responsive. So in living up to that promise, we've looked for ways to surpass with service within our industry by promoting the personal brands of each of our consultants as specialists in their market, making it all about the consultant and the value that they bring to their candidate and client communities. So on each Seek ad, there's a picture of the consultant, so candidates know exactly who they're dealing with, and each consultant has their own personal bio on our website, complete with an instant chat function, so that whenever someone looks at their profile, a chat box pops up so that they are able to engage with their candidates then and there. As a value-added service, we also offer external HR consulting to companies we do repeat business with, which involves a comprehensive 3-month employee engagement survey developed by Sork HC, assessing how well the candidate has settled into the business, essentially how engaged they are, which involves my going down there and spending time with the candidate and their direct manager to talk it through in terms of what's working really well and what gap areas, if any, need to be addressed.
Over the last 2 years, you've had some exceptional successes for individual consultants and as a company. So as the sales manager, I will use the BHAG to inspire the team to continue to have those exceptional successes, but also instill that work-life balance. Work-life balance for a lot of consultants out there is probably unheard of. So for us to be able to do that is such a differentiator. Everyone is behind that goal, and everyone knows how we're going to achieve that goal because we talk about the BHAG constantly. It's up on all the walls, on posters and pictures on the sales floor. We talk about it on our Monday meetings every week. and we have a specific 4-step plan of how we're going to get there, and every consultant is behind it. Obviously they're behind it because it does providing that work-life balance and taking the successes we've had and the money that they earn into that environment. It's a winning combination for anybody.
So strategic coaching, it wasn't viewed very favourably when it was initially implemented. I don't think anyone really likes their work criticised, but it was a case that someone externally comes in, sits down with you, looks at the areas that I suppose that you're not so good at, areas that are working well, and just you devise a plan over the next month or so with certain targets to hit, and just basically to get you back on track, to be hitting your targets or really exceeding it. And I think it's worked really well so far. I think as well that all our top billers have all been through strategic coaching at one stage or another. So it's a testament to how good it is and keeps them where they're at. And then even overachievers, it even keeps them where they're at, or even to try and excel maybe to the next level.
The candidate dashboard for us is something we want to become our core differentiator. So we wanted to combine 3 core things really that were very, very separate. One is sort of emerging video interviewing technology. The second is online skill testing. And the third is good old-fashioned 360 specialised recruitment. So there's nothing in the market that combine those 3 things. What the candidate dashboard does is it combines all of those, presents them to the client in a shortlist fashion where candidates put side by side. The client can see all of that at a glance. They can watch a 2-minute video about how the candidate presents themselves, and from there they can assess who they want to interview.
The Recruitment Company's Candidate Dashboard, changing the way candidates are presented to you. We're all used to traditional recruitment methods giving us a pretty one-dimensional view of candidates. That's the way it has to be, right? Not with the Recruitment Company's Candidate Dashboard, which goes beyond presenting you with just a bland CV and a few notes. It gives your candidates a voice.
In 5 years from now, I see myself...
Each candidate will be presented with a high-quality 2-minute video of the candidate telling you why they are the right person for your role. It gives your candidates colour by presenting a dashboard of how they rate against 3 or 4 predetermined criteria or skill tests. And it gives you a full 3-dimensional view by presenting your entire shortlist side by side, so you can compare at a glance. All the information you need to evaluate a shortlist in one place. And the best thing with the Recruitment Company's Candidate Dashboard is that it doesn't cost anything extra. It makes the recruitment process easier, simpler, and more effective. And it saves you time, stress, and money. Get a true 3-dimensional view of candidates with the Recruitment Company's Candidate Dashboard.
Look at that, it saves them having those embarrassing interviews where in the first 5 minutes you just think this person's just not right. So it saves them rafts of time, which saves them loads of money, all the stress of really just sort of picking who you can interview based on a CV, which is a very 2-dimensional view of looking at candidates. So it really allows clients to get a very 3-dimensional view. So for us, this is a massive innovation. For our clients, it's something that they're very excited about, something that they're utilising more and more. So the rebrand at the start of the year was about presenting a new personality to the market. So the rename of the company was to say that we are no longer this sort of corporate entity. We are now a very open, very transparent entity. So we are the recruitment company. We do recruitment. We don't hide anything. Everything is as it appears. The website came from that, which was about presenting a non-corporate face, a friendly, open, easy to engage with company. And we wanted to present as a centerpiece to our marketing strategy, not us as a company, but our people. Our people are amazing, and we wanted to present them. So people knew, or customers know, when they deal with us, they're dealing with a person. And that person has a personality, and they almost know them before they even speak to us. The main thing we wanted to drive was an increase in accessibility. So with our chat function, policies around getting back to people, giving everyone who applies for role closure. But overall, what we wanted to achieve was just to create something exceptional. And I think with the recruitment company, and the rebrand and the new voice and the new personality of the company, I think we've achieved that.